Good day and happy weekend to you, my friend. It is going to be time for us to finally finish up the Divine Party Basement event. So this one took a little bit longer than part 1 for me. I'm going to finish it with just less than a day remaining. But on level 6, I've got these 2 chests left to open up, and we're going to open them. Are we going to get the key in the 5th or the 6th chest? Let's go. So we actually did get Pyramid first, which is actually what I would have preferred since I've already got Anubis. Doesn't really matter though, because we're going to be opening up both of these bad boys. But let's claim that. And there is a Pyramid boy. So of course the main dragon I wanted out of this was Pyramid, because now that we have Pyramid, when we hatch this guy, we will finally unlock the major reward for this event period. So I will get to hatching that in a moment. But coming back to level 6, we got this final chest, get the key, finish the event, and get a free divine. I think I have an idea of how I'd like to direct my energy for now. Oh, do tell me. After all this time, I'm very curious. I know who my allies are in this world, and until I figure more out, I think I'd like to grow stronger in their company, learn from them. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, Eliza? I'll only shake my cake if you ask really nicely. I thought she said shake my cake and it was share my cake. I thought they were having a lesbian moment. I'm sorry. I mean, I wish they were, but man. Anyway, shake my cake. Oh God. Anyway, here's Anubis. Is this my 2nd or 3rd Anubis? I can't remember. Either way, this is a duplicate Anubis, but for finishing off the event, we do get this special badge, complete both, and we get this Divine Fest Marble and Sand. Very cool. We did it. We got it. So now that we've finished off all of these levels, we can go back to the other levels and finish them off to 100% if we really care enough. I don't know if I care enough, but really you should do it because you get a little bit of bonus food, some scrolls, and especially if you're a newer player, this can help you out with just some additional resources that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So if you got any extra event currency, make sure you spend it on that. But I guess we will go and pop that egg into our hatchery. I did also get the chemistry dragon earlier from grinding out the dungeon this week. So I guess we've got lots and lots and lots of new dragons. You can also see that I've got Osiris in there. Man. We have a lot of new dragons coming our way. I mentioned this the other day. It's just Dragon Central. Many dragons. I did put in 2 22-hour, 55-minute timers, which I would say might not be a good idea, but the next event will be starting in next week. Well, it's going to be Monday, so that would be tomorrow, right? So these should be finished just in time for that next event. But the only other dragon that I really have left to get, because now that Pyramid is hatching, we will get Hathor. The only one that's left is Hephaestus. I don't know if I want to spend all my gems on Hephaestus. I think I'm like 300 away. 300 talismans, that is. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I can do it, if I've got the time. But we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. Maybe if I get really bored, I'll do it. But now, like I mentioned, the only other thing that we have to do, aside from dungeon grinding, because I also bred Flame Lily earlier, so another new dragon. They're sitting over here in this breeding den. Been very successful recently. I'm kind of scared, but our success may end next week, because as of next week, we will be getting the chance to earn that brand new Gem Glow dragon, which I'm actually a big fan of. I think he's quite cute. I do like all the shininess on his back. But the problem with Gem Glow, as some people have already pointed out, unfortunately his unlock method is not what we were looking for, because he's going to be part of a Dragon's Delight event. So they did say September 16th, and it's not Monday where it starts, it's actually the 16th. I'm an idiot, but anyway, September 16th to the 20th is Dragon's Delight. Gift your dragons with prizes in order to score higher the leaderboards. To score higher the leaderboards? Or score, or whatever, it's worded a bit weird. And unlock milestone rewards. The leaderboard prize is the brand new Gem Glow dragon. The milestone reward being the ceramic. So I've already got ceramic. Problem is that Gem Glow is the leaderboard dragon. And obviously, not a lot of people are going to get that leaderboard dragon. So I'm really not happy with the way that this dragon's been released in this event. especially after how bad the previous Dragon's Delight event is. But aside from that, we've got Bottomless Dungeon, which has Pitaya in it. We've got basically not a lot else. We got Trinket Frenzy, and we got the Dragon of the Week, which is going to be digital. Actually, I don't think I've got digital, so that might be another new dragon. And then, of course, in the dungeon, we've also got Scarf. So there are a couple of dragons that you might be missing that are coming this week. Of course, the main reward would be Gem Glow that everyone wants, but if it's a leaderboard dragon, I've already given up. Because you are split into different brackets based off of, I believe it's player level with those events. And I'm not sure if VIP has an impact on it as well, but every single time on my main Windows account, I always get thrown in with super duper pay to win people. Which is why sometimes in the past I've actually logged in on the second reset to try and give me an easier leaderboard to compete with. Doesn't work every time, and obviously you miss out on points as well. But it is something I've done before and it has worked. That doesn't mean it's going to work this time. But, you know, when it comes to new dragons being released via leaderboard only prizes in general, it kind of sucks. Because it's like, well, most people aren't going to get you anyway. But that is how the new guy is coming out. Honestly, I may just end up ignoring the Dragon's Delight event entirely. They apparently have made some changes to the Dragon's Delight event. I believe it was spoken about on the Discord server a little bit. But apparently they didn't intend for the previous Dragon's Delight to be as difficult as it was. And they didn't intend the Dragon Fury or the meter to be as different as to be as difficult to reach as it was. Which, I don't know if I believe that. But let's pretend like I do believe that, and in which case I hope that they have made it so that you can still finish off the event, as in get ceramic with plenty of leeway. Because just like with the castle events, even though they're very demanding in the sense that you've got to be logging in every 6 hours and doing the quests, and overall the divine event lasted a whole month, at least with the castle events, they've given us like a day's leeway minimum. Like this one I finished with a day left, even though I couldn't do, I think it was 5 of the battles on the final level. So even though I was at a severe disadvantage because I don't have any plant or shadow dragons on my level 115 team here, I still managed to do it with over a day really left. I could have done it before, but I didn't. So, if the Dragon's Delight doesn't really give enough leeway, then I'm still not going to like the event, I'm still going to be negative about it. And even then, that's not going to help most players get a hold of that Gem Glow Dragon, so either way, it's kind of sucky no matter what. But, you know, we have just come out of this event, and like I said earlier, I got lots of new dragons this event, and lots of the returning dragons that I thought I'd maybe never get, that we're going to get this time. So I'm not going to be too upsetty if they make a singular event with a dragon that I can't get, but it still kind of sucks, because it's like, obviously, as a collector, I want to get every dragon I can, and I kind of liked Gem Glow, but I'm probably going to have to say, not going to happen for me. But at the same time, hopefully everyone can chill out for, say, a week, because again, while we've got the Hathor Rising collection going on, and until that Dragon's Delight event starts up, we'll probably just have a mini break in DML, not have to log in for all of those 1 AM resets, that's when it is for me, and we can just do our general day-to-day DML stuff. One thing I also wanted to pay attention to was whether I had any duplicates of Gazelle and Mao, because this time, obviously, they were required for different things this time around, and if we do get a future collection that requires any of these 3 dragons, I'm going to feel pretty bad about it if I don't have at least 1 duplicate. So if we manage to get a duplicate Steel Ember, and if we manage to get our next duplicate Mao, I'm probably going to take those and just keep them in our inventory, just in case we ever need them for a future collection. Because sometimes I think I've got them, and then it turns out that I never actually got a duplicate. I'm like, oh my goodness, this means I actually have to do the event. It's like with Black Hole, I had to get a Black Hole again, and imagine how much easier it would have been if I didn't have to get Black Hole again. But, You know, you can't really predict what they're gonna require in a future collection. That's why if you can just get one duplicate of every dragon at least, it'll probably help you out a significant amount going forward. But I wish I could gift some of these, especially the ones that I have lots of duplicates of, like Belle. I'd give out a duplicate Belle, a duplicate Wizard, if I could. Yeah, there's a few dragons that aren't just like super easy to get a hold of, like, I don't know, any of the divines. If I had 2 of those, I'd happily give those away. But oh well, we'll see if they come out again in any future events. But for now, we are closing in on that 700 dragon mark. I'll be happy to finally hit it. But we will be saying hello to Hathor very soon. I hope you also managed to get everything out of this event. You got your own pyramid dragon, your own Hathor, and you can clear out the divine altar as much as you can. But I appreciate you joining me here today. I hope any of my tidbits and tips have helped you out during this event period. Until next time, I do hope to see you again.